And we're back with a funky groove. How's everyone doing? Hope you've all been fantastic. It is still October for me. I think I'm wearing the same shirt as I was in the last recording, but it's been like 2 weeks. Anyways, hope you're all doing fantastic. As always, if you're enjoying the content, feel free to give us a like. If you're not, give us a dislike. If you're new, feel free to subscribe. And if you're feeling opinionated, feel free to comment down below. And I always appreciate you all. We are updated. Excuse me for the cough. So, yeah, CK3 is going through a massive update. There's the big All Under Heaven thing that's coming out in like 5 days. So, I know that update's going to be like completely changing on how everything works, how all this kind of handles. So, I have instead decided to try and get a little bit more recording, work at least all the way up to the end of Trinithy's life here. So that way, in case we don't make it that far, we do have to start over, we can at least start with a fresh character, hopefully. So we're going to do a bunch of recording today, as I do a bunch of other work in the background. And last time we left off, we were transporting a escort across the nation, trying to make some coin. Still trying to figure out what we're going to do on the long goal with Trinity here. He is arcanely gifted, like he is a quite capable character all around, but he is kind of evil. He is also very hideous, and with all that in mind, he is kind of a bastard. He doesn't have any legitimacy with his family's house, who are obscure at this point. So we're going to continue kind of traveling around. We'll probably at some point figure out if we want to settle as Elsa and kind of have her set up as our main character to kind of go for that, and maybe she'll be the one we go into All Under Heaven when the if the mod updates like immediately, which I doubt, because like that would be a huge thing. But some of these DLCs have allowed modders to get them ahead of time, I believe, so we'll kind of see how that kind of plays out. I believe that was the case. I might be wrong on that, but regardless, last time we left off, we were transporting people, and we had an event pop up. And as it pops up, let me just clear my throat. Let's read on. A delegation from Court Priest Corinth of Rhymerock saunters through the flaps of my great tent. Greetings, adventurer, speaks an envoy. Many are the roads of the world, and treacherous. If you work for Rhymerock, my liege would pay well for your expertise. I, Chiefess K of Rhymerock, am a most loyal servant of the chieftain. It is his word I must carry to Bruka to the hall of High Chieftain Musku. Guide me, protect me, and trust my missives does not fall prey to prying eyes. She shall travel safely, and where are we headed to? Oh, it's just a quick, pass through, not too bad. There's some extra money we could make, like mugging wealthy citizens, which we might later, when we come back. As we continue through Nevere, my eyes catch an elaborately decorated tomb amidst a network of common graves. The tomb appears to be cracked open, and just within its mouth, I see the glimmer of some unknown treasure. None but my party appear to be around, and surely whomever once owned the contents of this tomb would not cast judgment on me for taking what would go otherwise unused. I'm sure no one would notice. Thank you for that 50 gold. On my journey through Nevare, a suffocating aura of decay filled the air. The once vibrant land lay in ruins, swallowed by time and darkness. It was a place where the living dared not tread, for here the realm of the dead held sway. Then a low, guttural moan shattered the silence. Another followed, and another. From the shadows they emerged, twisted husks of humanity, their rotting flesh barely clinging to brittle bones, hollow eyes burning with an unnatural hunger, locked onto me and the rest of my travel entourage. After this, they'll be dead and quiet. Yes. And we easily bested them, as we always do. It is known that the people of Lesperon seem to profess a special devotion towards their champions and their legends. My lord, the champion says, bowing her head, it is most fortunate that you and I came to meet at this crossroad, for I'm in search of a marvelous fountain which water is said to cure all illnesses. If you were to help me in my quest, I shall pay homage to you. Gwyseril is quick to interrupt. Wait, my lord, I know this champion. It's Veloth. That's cool. I shall never leave a champion unattended. Lead the way. Yeah, why not? The champion leads us to a small clearing where a natural fountain glimmers. The light reflects on its surface with a blissful shimmer, and it makes the water look so bright that it feels like a second sun. Careful! A beast, a guardian, the champion points at a stag standing between us and the fountain. Don't fear, I'll fight the deer. I'll destroy it. You kill the beast, yes. We gain the healing waters. Cool. We've only made it from here to here. We haven't gone very far at this point. Alright. I had heard that the people of Jahan practice Atamoron Pantheon. Oh, okay, that's a little bit broken. To be fair, I did load this into the latest update, so I don't know how much things will work here. But like I said, my goal at this point for those watching the series is only at least make it to the Elsa and make it through Trinity, and then we can update the mod pack as needed. So just kind of keeping that in mind. I think the update was seamless, but we're gonna find out. This already does not spell good news. In conjunction with their own Hirsine Coven beliefs. And now that I'm here, I can see that the religious interweaving everywhere. A peculiar and enthusiastic peasant calling herself Gela Swain enthusiastically approaches my entourage and begins studying our religious iconography, with vigor. By Hirsine, a group of dragon cultists here are of all places. Pray tell me, my lord, would you teach us of the dragon cult's ways of worship? I will teach you. You deliver a good sermon, that's what we want to hear. The danger quarrels. God, we still have not moved, guys. This is ridiculous. As we trek through Frostbound Pass, our caravan has stopped at a clearing bordered by dense trees. I proceed towards the commotion only to find Kay and Corsair having an irate row. And that is how I managed to get out of such a desperate situation when I visited Frostbound Pass before. This actually reminds me of another story. Not another word, Kay. Guercel interjects. Come now, surely you two can make amends. They've made amends, isn't that grand? And we got a diplomacy perk. Cool. Honestly, getting Heart of the Family just to kind of boost up our family man perspective might help. Oh, we are starting to move. Okay, I was a little worried there. Alright, back to it. And the game crashed. We'll be right back. So after 22 attempts, I've messed with the mod. I just can't fix it. I hate to say it, but that is, I think, the end of our good lord Trinity Snownose's story, as I can't get past the mission date. And I don't know how I could backdate the mod well enough to fix it. So, we have a choice for those watching at home and enjoying the content. The way I see it is we can either continue on with the series and I can try and remake Trinity Snownnose and the current mod pack. At his age of 35. We won't have, unfortunately, Elsa, and the kid's guaranteed to be, I'd have to find a mod to kind of make it so I can customize the kids as well, which is the downside. So, I have an idea, and I have a ploy. So I'm going to leave it to the fans who watch this when it comes out, because by the time this comes out, All Under Heaven should be done. Maybe the mod pack will have updated to the All Under Heaven, who knows, or, at least we'll be on a bit more of a stable version. Why don't, since we got a couple of weeks anyways ahead of time, by the time you guys are watching this, all the content has finished, we'll jump in, and then I'll make a little story, intro and what happened, and we'll kind of continue on with the Elder Scrolls series. Or would you guys like to see a different series of mod pack on this day, like World of Warcraft, Game of Thrones? I can't think of. There's so many mods. You got some mod packs down that you want me to try, or you want to see? It's Prince of Darkness. That's another big one that a lot of people like for fantasy stuff. If you want to see any of those content, just comment down below. If I've got no comments, I'll just kind of flip a coin and I'll pick something. So, but yeah, I appreciate you all for watching this episode. I apologize for the breaking on this thing. It won't work. I mean, I'm gonna kind of show it as I demonstrate. You can see it's already bad because there's no save in here. I tried going through the event, like the events again here, just to kind of show this off, because, I don't know, maybe one of you will know, but it brings us back always to this event, and even if I slow this down to like a snail's pace, it won't do anything. I tried looking to see what was kicking off in the save file, and it looks like it's an event that's trying to load that's not in this version of the mod, but it's because it's outdated, so... or in this version, this playthrough of the current version of the mod. So, with that in mind, this will hit episode 12. It's a good stopping point for like an anime. We're at the end of season 1 of the House of Snow Nose. Do we want a season 2, or are we changing the channel and watching a new series? Comment down below, and as always, thank you all for watching. Feel free to give us a like, a dislike if you're not enjoying the content, a subscribe if you're new and you want to watch more regular content, and as always, feel free to hit or comment anything you want down below. I don't know, something like that. Thank you all, and take care.